You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Old School Wrestling After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Old School Wrestling After Show.
Shane Jason.
That's right.
My boy.
Yeah. So dramatic. I like that. We should do one for WWE. Do an opening segment.
I think they used the SmackDown one, though. That's why.
Yeah.
All right. Here we are, you guys. We're back at Old School Wrestling, one of my favorite shows because I'm an old school dude. It's called an OSD. And we have an OSG, which is an old school gal. Anyway, I'm Ric Drasin. I'm here going to share some of the videos from back. I have some from 1953, some wrestling stuff. That was long before I was born, but you know, that's what it is. And then we have another co-host today, Miss Patricia Summerland, who's been with us for quite a long time.
Hi.
And we've had requests to have her back over and over again. She's such a lovely person, such a smart brain, a beautiful look, great body.
And I laugh at all your jokes.
Sensual, good sense of humor, great personality, and she is my best friend. Forever. So, with that, Patricia, because I know you have such a great speaking voice and you're looking so shy and cute today.
Thank you, Rick.
So cute.
Thank you.
Would you mind introducing these two girls sitting across from you?
We have no request, by the way, for us to come back, but go ahead.
They don't even know who you are.
I know.
It's hard to tell you apart.
They said they wanted a three-man band.
But today I can. And over here in the baby blue hat, looking so dapper.
Yes.
Oh, nice and manscaped.
Yes.
Woo! That would be, what is it, Shad? No, Shane?
Wow,
Shannon.
she's
No,
just
what?
guessing. You're just guessing.
I can't tell the two, but they're Shane and Shannon, or Shannnon and Shane.
No,
Which
you
is it?
said it wrong twice.
Twice you got it wrong.
Yeah.
You don't know where my finger's going.
That's yeah, I know where it's going later. That's Shane right there.
Yes,
And that's
then Shannon. The Ballard brothers.
The Ballard sisters.
Yes. Well, one or the other, either or.
All right. We just got off of talking about SmackDown and tore that show apart.
Pretty much.
We really ripped it.
Yeah. A new one.
And no disrespect to it, but we did point out a lot of the things that there's not enough old school. You know that we have the Akamai technology, but we need the old school technology.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need the days of selling, for God's sakes. And if you're going to take a beating, show it. You know, because it's going to happen. You're going to get beat. You better get beat and sell that beat. So I brought some stuff to run. I think I'd like to run this. Marissa, it's second from the bottom with John Tolis.
Ooh, John
Now,
Tolis.
Greek, yes.
All right.
The Golden Greek, I wrestled many times back in the 70s. This is 1953 when he first started out. And this is also, you guys will love this, this is the NWA that was filmed at the Hollywood Legion Stadium in 1953.
Oh, the real NWA, you mean?
Real NWA.
That would be, huh?
Not that thing. Well, that was a cool little arm drag takedown.
Is that the wrong one or right one?
Wow.
Marissa?
It's
Technology.
streaming.
What happened to this Akamai
Wait,
technology?
Marissa, is that the right video?
Yeah, it's John Toast.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll point that out.
We get to see it again.
We also have, I don't know Bud Curtis or Carl Davis, but there's also Wild Red Barry. Wild Red Barry was one of the really good mouthpieces back then on the mic. He really cut great promos.
Davis comes up with an arm bar.
Now look at the selling right there of the armbar.
Yeah.
He looks very uncomfortable to be in that.
Yeah.
He wants to get out as soon as possible.
This Hollywood Legion Stadium's not there anymore, but it was a great place to wrestle. It was a dome-type building, everything in the round.
That's the best type of
it's the best for old
place to have a show.
It is.
Well, like, what could it hold? Was it a couple thousand? Or
maybe a couple of thousand. But the thing is if you look at the crowd, it's usually dark.
Yeah.
And the ring light's right over the top of the ring is the only light you have, and that's what gives it the atmosphere of old school.
The effect.
Atmosphere is dead these days.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of times in the older buildings, they would allow smoking, so you get the smoke in there that adds to the effect.
Which adds to it.
Exactly.
That looks real right there. It probably is.
But see how they take their time?
Yeah.
And every move means something.
Right.
And that's...
There's Wild Red Berry on the right here outside the ring. He was a pretty big name. Actually, he's a real big name. And John Tolos is in the other corner.
He doesn't really have the
so
size
big.
of a wrestler. Look at, I mean, his arms are a little smaller. He doesn't have that good of a build, but sometimes that's not.
He's a big guy, though.
No, but they look like wrestlers.
Yeah.
They do look like wrestlers.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I bet the people actually back then believed every bit of this.
They did.
Exactly. Headlines the top quarter Nelson because one arm.
And if you listen to the commentary on the side, they make it believable.
Yes.
Yeah.
See if he can help Bud Curtis out.
So he's ready to come in as a heel, Wild Red. Oh, he puts his foot in the ropes and everybody goes, oh, no.
Right. You know, he's an animated announcer. I like him. Just very.
The announcers back then had a different voice. They sound like Walter Winchell.
Yeah.
Has a knee out there.
But see, the crowd isn't as crazy. This crowd is
cheap
more
shot right
intense,
there.
I've noticed.
They will when it gets hot. There's Tolas coming in.
Now,
Wow.
Tolas a baby face, or is
Yeah, he's babyface here.
Look at that. Nice.
Snaps the mare.
he snaps the mare?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
They just shortened it nowadays.
I'm gonna snap the mare.
Well, we had arm bills. We called them arm bills.
Yeah, you know, I don't even want to be
Right.
So both referees watch closely for a possible violation here.
Possible violation.
Gotta write them up.
Yep.
2 referees, too.
See how they
for
break,
tag match.
they break the hold when it gets bad, you know.
Mare snapped again.
Snap that mare.
Tolas looks so much different than he did in later years.
Was he really a Greek?
Yeah, he's really Greek. He's out of Canada. There's a brother named Chris at the time. They were a tag team.
Try to rescue Curtis from a bad situation here.
That does look like a bad situation.
Well, look at the hold. There's no air. You know what I'm saying?
There's no space. There's no gap in
There's no
there.
space.
Ask him, wanting the referees to ask Bud Curtis if he wants to submit on this chin lock.
It's really a good chin lock.
Yeah.
They still, even though it's by today's standards, they just call that a rest hold, but they have the crowd captivated still in this. You know, the crowd's still in it.
On the chin. Whoa, look out, rips to the face.
Oh, right in front of the referee. You didn't see that? Oh, he's back to it.
Wild Red Berry.
So I'm curious to see Wild Red Berry.
Again has
Yeah, they're going to make that tag soon.
Curtis over to Crippler Carl Davis for a little additional treatment, and there it is.
Oh.
They call that additional treatment?
Davis got a punishing arm lock with.
Look at the ref get in there.
The refs.
Look out! Red ran into his own partner, and I don't know.
2 refs.
Everybody's in here. Davis came into the ring.
Look at that.
Thomas has got a stranglehold on
Pandemonium ensues.
here, and Crippler Carl Davis.
I don't know. I'm starting to believe John Tolas is the
Yeah.
I think so. I think you're right.
There you go.
Was it tag?
Get in there.
Very sorry.
You know how the old school old tag, but the referee doesn't see
Look at
it?
those hits.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
Because back then it must have been a lot harder to get as a heel, get things over off of 2 referees instead of just 1.
Yeah.
You really had to work
that was
hard for
good.
that.
Runs up the ladder and
Oh, yeah.
I like that move.
Excellent.
I like that
was
move.
good.
Up the ladder.
Barry looks to his corner as if he ought to get some applause. Bud Curtis is too busy catching his breath after those strangleholds.
What do they call it? A triangle hold?
Stranglehold.
Stranglehold.
Triangle.
Looks like my headpiece is out again.
Davis.
Right in the mush.
Watch it. Oh, brother. Was he ever a sitting duck for that one?
Sitting duck.
He's getting a little of everything. First it's Davis, then it's Thomas.
He just pushed the ref out of the way. It's funny.
Two referees can't keep him out of the corner.
Believe me.
Look at him.
There's a tag, and Curtis is in there legally to replace Wild Red Berry. Curtis feels
See how the face comes in and threatens?
Yeah.
You don't see that today.
No.
Well, he's all fired up.
He wants both of them.
Both of you here.
AFU.
The house is in an uproar, obviously, with what's been going on here.
I told some young there.
Main event.
Yeah.
He passed away a few years ago.
How old was he?
Oh, 73 maybe?
Wow.
He wrestled in California Championship Wrestling for a while, right?
He did, yeah.
I was seeing him in that.
With Pampero Firpo.
Actually, you were in that too, Rick, for a while, right?
I was the champion for 4 years.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
Here comes Davis.
Stopped him.
Pete Behringer stopped him before he could get in to interfere with Bud Curtis Hall on his partner, Johnny Tollett.
It seems to me like Wild.
That was painful right there.
The Wild,
good.
my arm hurts more like comic relief, I think.
Yeah.
That's what he seems like. The Wild Berry.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah.
And everybody's in. Curtis is floored by a punch from Davis. And Thomas takes
You just wonder to yourself how loose those guys worked back then, because some of them don't think they're too loose.
No. Looks like they probably would actually punch you if they did not like you.
They would.
Well, that's where like the Three Stooges got their moves and marks, how they worked. It's similar, and this is one of the reasons.
Hollis working away on Curtis.
Well, John Tolis looks a little bit like one of them.
Well, the referees back then were really clued into the match. And they would discuss stuff with the rest right in the ring and tell them where to go and what to do if they got stuck.
And Davis is dropping little punches in there. Head scissors Curtis on the
Or they might send them over to the corner to tell the other guy something.
You said scissors or head scissors?
Here he comes. Ball of fire.
With a rabbit punch, and then hurriedly leaves the scene of the crime.
It seems like the corner was the place you would trap them at, and that the referees had a rough time getting them out of that.
That was a good slip. That looked real.
Isn't it funny how
Again.
Berry gets him a kick in the tummy, and Carl Davis is in to complain about it.
Do you think the referee is related to Red?
Look out, Curtis and Berry both getting it from Tallis. Tallis is a top headlock at Curtis. Curtis is a headlock at Berry. Carl Davis wants in on it, too.
You know who the announcer sounds like to me?
Oh, nice.
The guy from The Price is Right?
Josh
Good
Austin.
punch.
Oh, yeah.
Price is Right.
A big deal there.
That's a deal, Trish.
Yeah, it sure was. That was a good one.
Can't take the
Rick, didn't you have a good veal one night?
Veal scallopini.
Oh, sneak attack.
That's the break Tallis needed.
Actually looked good.
Outside.
It's
This is
weird.
a really good match.
Tallis gets himself in hammerlock as a result.
The psychology and the way they move around, it's so different
Yeah.
from the day. But, I mean, this is where it all came from.
See, and look how he's held his hand and he takes him down that way.
Yeah.
I mean, those you don't see that
Yeah, you can do that with a
at
hammerlock.
all anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of like the analogy about the cars. They don't make them like they used to.
Look
This
at
is
that.
kind of like the...
Holding it.
Yeah, you can do a snap mare from there with that hammerlock.
Yeah, you
You
can
could
go.
snap the mare.
Slam on the tummy, and Tallis
See, that was a good yell. And you don't hear that anymore. These guys don't make any noise.
Oh, he
as far as
really
that
hit him.
goes.
That's why.
Do the yell again?
He's still got it. Look at him. And to take it and work it for that long and make it look still interesting, like you just want to watch.
And the crowd wants to see what happens next. They're not thinking
Right.
forward
So do
or
I.
anything like that.
Yeah.
Curtis would like to get
I think he's pulling the hair on his back. That's how he's cheating.
No, there's no manscaping back then, huh? Jeez. The more hair, the better.
On the back? You could braid it.
You sure take that hold for a long time.
Yes. Keeping him away
See,
from
this
the corner.
is definitely working the crowd.
And once
Yeah. Now let's see how the crowd's going
Yeah.
from the beginning. Yeah.
The ropes are so
up.
loose.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at the turnbuckles, how tiny they are.
Yeah, I know.
Very small.
Will there be a springboard in this match, Rick?
Huh?
A springboard in this match?
Yeah.
Round and round we go, and finally down we go again.
And down we go.
They're just waiting for that tag.
Yeah.
Wild Red Berry getting ready to slip in on the scene if he can maneuver himself.
If you look
or
at
he
the
can
crowd,
help
look at the
Curtis
people,
out of
everybody
trouble.
seems to be entertained. They got the smiles on their faces.
Well, they're not
Completely
getting up and
focused on the
leaving.
act- yeah,
They're not
completely
walking
focused on
out.
the
Well, with the ropes going against their eyes, they look like they're all wearing dark glasses.
Well, there is some guys in there wearing some dark glasses. That might be the old-time mob sitting in there going, I got my money on him.
Maybe, maybe.
You never know.
Davis comes in to take over with the same hammerlock again.
Hammerlock.
Yeah, continuing work on the
There you
knockout.
go.
There probably were people back then that would bet on it.
Oh, see?
Oh yeah, I'm sure there was betting on this.
That left arm is going to give him a lot of trouble. Wild Red Berry would like to slip
He
in.
should be by now.
His mind.
There's got to be a huge comeback coming up.
Oh, yeah. Take him down. Oh, no.
He's gonna
Got
snap
him
the
back.
mirror.
Yep. Tried,
So close.
but no.
Up in there.
The referee had the referee not been in the way.
Right.
The tag would have happened.
He's monitoring that tag.
Yes.
Here comes Berry, and out goes Berry again.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember this, but years ago, that's what they would do. They'd go in and go out the other side. And the audience would go crazy. They would go
There
crazy.
goes.
That's an old school trick. Walk in and walk out.
Chinlock, hammerlock.
Shayna, who do you want to win?
Davis doing everything.
Still got his arm back there. Whole time, he hasn't moved his arm in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, they've worked it for 15 minutes.
Look out. Curtis is really taking tremendous punishment in here.
Tremendous punishment.
See, look, he's trying to work for his corner, stopping him.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Wild Red Berry.
It's like the essence of tag team wrestling is when the babyface is in there getting beaten.
What's that?
He was cranking on the arm. Is that you want to reach your partner?
Yeah.
Like that is like the goal. Get out of there and get your partner in. But
Get a fresh man in.
yeah, nowadays they'll try and do 5 or 6
you
more
put his
moves.
fist-
See this?
Berry in to try to spoil things.
The guy didn't sell it.
No, he didn't. So I bet you the next one's going to be pretty snug.
That arm
He's
should be
working
off
his.
now.
No, that's his left arm.
So they took one hold this whole match, and,
Right.
it's working.
Watch the people come unglued
He's going to try and take
when
him
that
out.
tag happens.
Oh, there you go. You got to wait for a
There it
minute.
is. That is was more of a lukewarm tag than a hot tag.
Red is in there to see what he can do.
Uh-oh.
And
Same
what
thing,
can he
no?
do? He
Yeah.
walked into a hammerlock. Bud Curtis awfully glad to get
Hammerlock.
out of there. He's got a very painful left arm. He's going to have company in the
painful.
hospital ward.
5 minutes.
Okay.
Because Tallis is doing the same thing to Red that he did so effectively to Bud Curtis.
Doesn't the wild man kind of, he looks like a 4th grade history teacher, doesn't he?
Scientist.
Well,
Man scientist.
But not for long. 'Cause he's right back there again.
Shayna, which one do you find the most
Scoot that up
attractive?
towards the finish.
I don't think she even knows their names yet. She's just watching.
It's too long a match to run. It's a 45-minute match.
Get to
Wow.
Blassie.
For that guy with no hair.
That's the
No
one
hair?
you like?
With no hair.
Oh,
Oh, is
that Dave Marquez announcing?
That's Joel Strongbow in the back. He's the promoter.
Barry into the corner, a tag, and Bud Curtis comes in.
Go get him, Bud Curtis. Oh,
yeah. There you go.
There's a hot tag right there.
Working,
Yeah.
working.
Oh, yeah. To the knee.
come on, ref.
And on top for 1, 2,
3.
Wow. A knee lift.
All right, Marissa, thanks. you know, I was going to cut that match short. I didn't realize it's 40
Did you
minutes
see
long.
the crowd?
But it was too interesting to cut off.
Yeah.
Because it's so much different than today.
Yes.
And the tag match, like you said, is struggling to get to the corner to tag, struggling. You never get there. I remember working with guys like this. And then one guy, for like, he would just cross the turnbuckle. Everybody go like, oh no, he's coming in. And he'd just walk out. I'm just going through the ropes.
You do a little sneak, yeah. You go in and go out.
But it really raised a lot of ruckus in the audience with that kind of stuff. But I enjoy this kind of stuff. I mean, I've had Dallas Page, Mike Sanders, and Nigel McGuinness, all these guys on here, all who wrestle, and they all get captivated by the old school matches.
Yeah, I think the new stuff, it's so common right now, and everything's the same, that seeing something like this is like refreshing.
It really is.
Well, that's where it started.
It was a different day. I mean, back then, a lot of guys would get stabbed. I heard stories in Bakersfield or lots of places where you went where the fans were so into it, they hated the guys so much they'd stab them.
That's right.
Of
it's
course.
a whole different thing today. But I still feel there's a place for this. And I think it's the problem with the younger guys today, they're afraid to try it. They want to get all their moves in. Oh, I'm not going to do a hammerlock for 20 minutes in the ring. That won't work. If you know, the audience is different. Like, for example, out at MPW, you had families out there. That doesn't mean they're internet marks. They're families. They just want to come see wrestling. When I went out with my family, and the family loves to watch that kind of stuff. We didn't go home and discuss it on the internet. We just enjoyed it. So, I mean, if you put on a good show like this and you get those families involved, that there's some stuff going on, especially the younger kids that don't really know, then you've got something going.
You can re-educate them.
I think so. And so many people today say no.
But surprisingly, a lot of the youngsters love the old school more than the new.
Sure.
By the way, I mean, you know, look at our fan base, and we were old, kind of, sort of, but they know us. They're 18 or 19. They weren't even born when we were on TV, but they watch our matches now and they love it.
You set somebody down today and have them watch it, they'll like it, because you don't know what's going on. You don't know if it's real or not.
Yep. And here we go for iTunes. Go to iTunes and also give us our good comments. Rate us here, because this is how we are able to be here and give you all the wonderful shows that you see.
This is how we make our living on iTunes.
That's right. So go to iTunes, rate and comment.
Rate and comment, iTunes, WeTunes, YouTunes.
And tell a friend.
Yes.
And tell many
And if you
friends.
don't have a friend, tell a stranger.
So he doesn't have any friends, so he's going to tell a stranger?
He
can tell you.
He can tell himself.
You can tell him. No.
I think we're out of time, aren't we, Marissa?
Just about.
Okay, so let's go into the close here, and let's tell people where we can find you.
Okay, you can find me on the wonderful social network, Facebook, Twitter, stage32.com, under my name, or Sunny, the California girl from Gorgeous Days of Wrestling.
We can find you guys on the corner of Selma and Hollywood Boulevard, right?
Maybe later. But we're actually both going to Rouse tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, we're going to go see Christmas Lights.
Yeah, it's next week.
Okay.
No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks we're going to go see Christmas Lights.
Christmas Lights.
Yes.
That's where are you guys wrestling?
December 14th, we will be at Big Time Wrestling in Northern California. And then December 15th, we will be in Vendetta Pro Wrestling for the Vendetti Awards, where hopefully we get something.
Handful of hardware.
Yeah, then we're going to take the rest of December off, and we've got a lot of things coming up in January that we will let you guys know, including, he's not involved in it, but a Synthetic Mary reunion from a band that I've been in for many, many, many years, and it's our 20-year anniversary this year, so you might see us somewhere.
All right, you can catch me at rickdrasin.com and rickscorner.com, where I have videos of legends of bodybuilding, pro wrestling. We talk about nutrition, how to get your fat body in shape, lose that body fat. And on December 24th, I'll be at actorsentertainment.com. I'm working, interviewing some actor from China, as a matter of fact, martial arts star. And I'll be back on with Patricia on Actors Entertainment on January 10th.
Yes.
Actorsentertainment.com. And it's a whole new show for us, and it's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching Old School Wrestling, and we'll be back next week, same time, same station, where we bring you some more of these fat, sweaty men in tights.
Harry guys.
Yes, let's not forget Harry.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.